this more like mid-game timing, like tempo. You take Roche, you take towers. Doom, I think maybe you skip the Midas, I don't know, and just go for like BKB Blink.
No, you doubled down and you definitely bottom lane. Okay, so this is a mid-wind ranger.
Oh,
My man loves it.
he is a.
Like you said, they're spamming the animation constantly and then kill yourself for like 15. A little bit of trouble for Q at bottom. It gets Gunham, but the Spirit Siphons are killing him up. Xiao Yu very low. One more touch would do it, and now they just turn their attention over to Bon Bon. He'll be the one going down.
Not
Q
able to get that kill as well,
it.
which would have given him the earn charges and not going to get them. It's not going to have enough mana as well, but Q, he's still feeling a little bit anxious at looking to go up onto that high ground as Xiao Yu has to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, one hit and the nuke, he gets him! Oh no. Almost hoping that his supports die in one of the side lanes so that they can come and give him that little bit of extra help. Because this is when the Ember damage is really starting to stack up as well. He's got the third point in Sleight of Fist, and he's playing on the brink. Though he does have some stick charges and Fairy Fire up his sleeve. Looking for a little bit of a turnaround here. Makoto going to be brought down, even with the raindrop. 3 points in power shot is a lot of damage, as it turns out. Hoping for, they do have the Pango in the area. Looks like a little bit of a go here on a 23 Savage. He gets the refraction up. Excellent with the shackle. Good damage. Here comes the ultimate as well, but gets immediately hexed with the TP in. He can't keep the auto attacks going. Savage is dropping low, but he's not dead. One more touch will do it finally, but they're going to pay the price for this one. A little bit of a deep dive, and Makoto will clean up that secondary kill. And they're not done. Roger kind of drifting in a bit too close to this fight. Wanted that D ward. He will get it, but pays for it with his life.
And the Tiny. AP doesn't have the Doom available, but they need it right now. And Exo's going to be able to do plenty.
Ulo, and with the finger, that is just Bon Bon dead instantly. I think fortunately,
and you've just
3
finished
BKBs
a
on the
Desolator
horizon.
on Savage, so that's pretty deadly. Might be like, you probably just want to take a team fight, use it to take mid tower, and then go into the Roshan.
Okay, they get something. Pushing them out of their jungle at the very
extra farm is going to come out from being a Doom, who's just 1,000 gold away from finishing his BKB.
Roger.
Savage here though.
Yeah, wants to be pretty aggressive. Comes in. Xlearn gonna do what he can. Trouble for 23 Savage. Can they help him out? Hyde comes in. There's the lockdown. Savage is gonna turn around, tear Xlearn in half. Xiao Yu gonna try and finish his kill. Will manage to do so, but can RSG now get out? TP from one. Roger looking for the TP as well, but Makoto just giving him the full duration there before interrupting it, and it will end up being...
KP's getting a little low.
Yeah, can they finish him off? MKS coming out of the Doom in just a second. If he can keep the vision, she can. Yeah, can he finish the job? Okay, he's just going to go for Hyde instead. Alright, that's going to be a freebie, but unfortunate that they couldn't get KP. Well, that really opens up the Roche now as well. So I imagine that once we see like the triple BKB come out from Talon, that they can quite easily just walk in there if they want. MKS still making plays with this Shadow Blade though. Trouble for the Ember Spirit down here. Do they have enough damage? One more touch? Yes, they can. Makoto picks it up. And Xiao Yu also in the neighborhood. Still 20 seconds on the rolling.
The Shadow Blade is a factor. I'm sure he's going to ensure that.
KP. Nicely done. This is good damage, and they've got the Rolling Thunder as well. Just going to ensure it. 100%. Roger, okay, a little bit of disruption. I'm just gonna go for the TP out. Do they have enough damage here? Almost. Okay, no, I think he's gonna survive. Nope. Oh, never mind that. Did he? Oh, did he get
the vessel on him, so he didn't get the fountain regen.
Right.
It's gonna be a little bit away, but I still feel like you've got
Roger's finding
some
more.
decent pressure.
All right, disruption. KP slowed down a little bit. Is anyone coming to help him? Not really. Here comes the demonic purge. And KP just kind of gets sold out here once again. Team moving vaguely.
Time, though.
Yeah, that's good.
4-man smoke here, but I believe that it was underneath the ward, at least on Q. It was a little bit more towards the right side, so you can see they're looking to set up around the high ground.
Catcher with the scan. MKS breaks the smoke immediately. They do get the Hex off onto the Dark Willow, but Xiao Yu now coming through. 22 Savage already losing so much life. Gets the BKB off, but will still get beat down. It's carry for carry, and now Q in the middle of the team fight, trying to do his best with the BKB. TP out from Bon Bon. Xiao Yu still doing some work, but the Exorcism starting to tear him apart a little bit. Finds an Arcane Rune for himself, but Makoto not going to let him go. Over on the other side, KP still looking for a little bit more. He's in pretty deep. He catches on to Xlearn, who does have the wind run to get himself out of there. Roger's still poking on the front lines. Another support drops, and Makoto's still looking for more, but he gets feared under the tower. Lockdown. Here comes the shackle. The rest of the team going to try and help out. Do they have any damage left in the tank? It looks like maybe not. Makoto turns around, gets the kill onto Roger. Bon hiding in the trees. Needs to be careful. Does have the Yules. And actually, okay. Locking down into KP. Buyback from Roger. Looking for a little bit more of a chase.
A lot of their heroes, and it really is just that one and done sort of deal with the Rolling Thunder, with Exilern and the Focus Fire.
Just gotta be careful here. Everybody's back up on the side of Talon, and they're in pretty deep. The rest of the team is not around. Roger does have a couple of saves to buy time, but Bomba not going to be quite so lucky. KP with the BKB in, wants to clean up these supports. They're going to turn their attention once again onto 23 Savage and just bring him down with the Focus Fire BKB. Q once again with his BKB, turning his attention towards MKS, who's dropping low, Finger of Death. They are going to get the Doom at least, but Mikoto now able to continue cleaning up. And with the two supports, Talon have all the lockdown in the world. They turn their attention onto the Wind Ranger, clean her up. Finally, Xiao Yu gets the blink away.
Comes back from the base. That fresh banner and HP. Know exactly where
Hyde
they are.
Finds it immediately onto Bon. Can they get some kind of a turnaround? Roger's up on the high ground. He's got some save here. Xiao Yu coming in, but with those BKBs, not really finding that much help. The actual trouble for the Ember Spirit. Will finally be able to get it off now. Continues chasing up under Roger. Glimmer Cape keeping him alive for now. In the back lines, we've got Bon try to go in into Hyde. I don't know who's actually going to win that support, though. Looks like they're both just going to end up dropping. Mikoto getting caught by the toss. He's going to end up dying. Roger somehow still living. 23 Savage in pretty deep, and with no BKB now, will be the obvious target. MKS turns his attention over towards him. Couple of punches. Still big damage onto Exilern. Just getting shredded by this Exorcism Q. He's the position 5, but he's looking like the position 1. This fight is cleaning up everybody. Still surviving. Hyde's in the back lines. Once again, we've got this support duel. Q finally going to drop from Roger, who picks up the double kill. Surviving through this fight. Hyde brought down, and it's a full team wipe in favor of RSG. So, yeah, this hero has one item and some levels, and is wreaking havoc. KP got to be careful up here. MKS walks straight into him. Not going to be able to get the BKB off here, friend. Xiao Yu just going to lock him down. Where have the Dooms actually been going here? So.
I always feel like if there's a Tiny, every single game he's going to get a Titan Sliver. By far the best hero at being able to do it because so much of his damage is base.
Don't get me started on neutral items. We got a little bit of a fight, but not dead yet on Roger. They're actually going to focus him with the double BKB. Can they make it happen? They find Xiao Yu in the back lines with the Doom. Going to keep him locked down. KP just staying on top of his target. Q continues to chase. They should be able to bring down the Pango and maybe even secure the gem for themselves here. Bonbon's thinking about it. Exilern on the side of the fight will pop the BKB and just kind of run for now. Exilern, what are you thinking next item-wise for the Wind Ranger here?
Oh, actually,
they're getting a little bit of locked in onto the Ember Spear. Can they keep him chain stunned, though? That's going to be the question. Looks like they can. Great roll through from Xiao Yu. And still has a little bit of duration left. Can actually keep on going, chasing over. So, we got a smoke. Hyde leading the way. There is vision on the high ground for both teams. Now can they get the D ward? Looking for it. Xiao Yu gets into the roll, but doesn't find anybody immediately. They get the lockdown onto Wind Ranger, but I think the Doom just got blocked by that Lincoln Sphere, so a little bit of a reset called for now. Q, is his reign of terror finally over? MKS finds him, gonna slap him down. Buyback from Hyde. They have also lost Bonbon. Hyde running for dear life as gets locked on top of here by big old Tiny.
Die back.
And trouble for him. Mikoto in the tree line. Gotta be careful. Actually gonna get shackled over to the creep wave. Not very happy with his creeps there, as he does make it up onto the high ground. Still poking, prodding. 23 Savage. Nice blink away. Super different fight if the Doom doesn't get blocked, right? Exilern dies for sure. Trouble at mid. Mikoto gotta be a little bit careful here. Fairly tanky, but Roger with the blink is chasing after him. Is gonna get the disruption out. The tree not gonna kill him off. 23 Savage, gotta be careful with your positioning here, bud. Doesn't have the supports to back him up. Just gonna dish the damage from the high ground with the BKB. MKS actually the one who needs to be careful. KP jumping in with the hoof stomp. 23 Savage now, no BKB left though, and it will end up being a carry for carry trade. Gary's still chasing, wants that gem back if he can get it. But
kind of good. I'm sorry, they might be about to clash into each other, right?
Yeah.
Ambitious movement.
Action-packed. Hyde, locked down a little bit. Xiao Yu, he's found his target. Just gonna look towards the line, try and bring him down in the back line to get the Doom out. But not necessarily on the best target. Now, Exilern gonna be just fine to turn around onto KP. Look to focus him down. He can't run away from this team fight. The BKB Wind Ranger will not let him go. Q popping his BKB. Gonna turn around. They're looking for some revenge kills. Can they keep the Pango locked down? The Demonic Cleanse immediately removing that silence, I believe.
Man.
Yeah. Look, this is what the Blink Dagger lets you do, right? You can kind of really shove these waves. You know it's very unlikely that anybody's going to come back. Actually, in fact, Mikoto doesn't even have a TP spell, so Natural choice. Jump in immediately, Xiao. You gotta be careful, Roger. Okay, now coming back to save a buddy. We'll be able to get him out of there. And now MKS diving in deep. They're all getting pushed back under the tier 4 tower. 23 Savage shackled to the other floor. Just gets brought down immediately. And now it is an all-out retreat from Talon. They did not respect that buyback nearly enough. Or the defensive potential from Shadow Demon. And now it's just right back the other way. 2 cores dead with neither of them having buyback for the moment. Or nothing at this point. They're gonna keep on going, and I think it might just be end. Honestly, they do have the Doom available, but actually Blink is getting canceled by the Stormcrafter on the side of this fight. He's waiting for his BKB to come off cooldown. They're gonna jump in immediately, trying to put the damage on the Tiny, but there's a defensive disruption keeping him alive. For now, gonna turn his attention back towards the Doom. KP, can you get the Doom off? He can't, and he doesn't have buyback this time around. We doubted the Doom, and we doubted it for good reason. Great plays from RSG as they are going to take this game 1. Woo!
And the comeback side, the big thing really to highlight that game was just all of those plays around the high ground vision around that Roche pit, because you knew exactly what Talon were looking to go for with those timings. And RSG, they keep up their undefeated streak. They still have not dropped a single game throughout the entirety of this DPC season. So pretty damn exciting to still be in this really hype series, and hopefully they can keep the streak going.